Hi folks, welcome back to my channel. I have a Craftsman M430 and it has a broken PTO cable. I'm going to show you how to replace that, and I'm going to show you how I know it's broken. This controls the PTO. It's manual, got a cable and a spring. If I push this down, pull this up, there is nothing there. The cable is broke or the spring is broke. I'm going to go check it out and see which. I'm going to go right down here. I'm going to take out these two bolts right here. They are 5/16. Now I'm going to go over here to this side, and I have another one of those bolts right here, and there's one on the opposite side. Okay, now once those are out, we go ahead and pull this off and remove it. Pull it straight out. So you can see it's got the little latches there. Now as you can see, this is covered with grass and debris. This is pretty much what will burn your belt up, and it will also destroy your spindles. So it's best to take this cover off every now and then and clean all the grass and debris out from underneath of it. Okay, now that it's clean, I can look down in there and see exactly what the problem is. As you can see right there, the spring is broken. As you can see right there where the spring goes on, right there, and right back there lays the spring. As you can see it right there, just laying there. So I'm going to go back in there and see how to take it off of there. I'm going to go ahead and put these front wheels up on blocks so you can see a little bit better of what I need to do to replace this cable. You don't have to put yours up on blocks. I'm just doing this so you get a visual of what's going on. I'll put it up on jack stands instead of ramps. Now if I reach down in here with a clothes hanger, because I think my hand's too big to get down in there. There's the spring, and I want to show you that it's broken. As you can see right here, the spring's broken. It was just kind of laying down in there because the cable is still attached. But now I'm going to pull that clip out and get that cable out of there. Now if you go right down in here, as you can see right there where the cable is, the spring's on the other end of it, is a clip, and I'm going to remove that clip right there, and that should release the cable on this side so we can pull it up out of there. Okay, I'm going to take these needle nose pliers, and you can see the belt's in the way pretty much. So I'm going to take these needle nose pliers, I'm going to pull up on this end and try and push that pin through there like so. Take it out, and right there's the pin. Now this right here, if I can get my hand in there, just push it through like so, and everything should fall back in there. Now if you come around here to the right side of the mower, you'll see a hole right here. That's where your cable's at. You just start pulling, and there it is, your broken spring. Now what we'll do, now depending on your mower, mine's got 3 tie downs on it. 1, 2, and I got another one at the top. I'm going to cut all 3 of those. Now that I have all of these cable ties cut, I'm going to go over here and focus on this. Now just look down in here, and you'll see that little white piece sticking up right there. I'm going to take some needle nose pliers. I'm going to turn this around to where I can get a hold of it, put them on there and just squeeze them and pop that out like so. Now I'm going to take a pair of pliers and I'm going to pop this little cap off. And there it went. You might booger it up a little bit, but it's got to come off. Now I'm going to take my needle nose pliers, put them right down in here like this, and I'm going to pry it off of there. You also take Grab it by the side, but I don't want to do that because I will bend it. Probably the hardest part about the whole job is this thing right here, getting it off. As you can see, it took the paint along with it, but now I got the cable off. Here's the new part. There's the part number. So I'm going to start with putting this piece up through here, and I'm going to pull it through, put it through this little slot, and I'm going to just go ahead and push this latch up in there. You'll hear it snap in place. Next thing I'm going to do is pull that down, put this on there like so. Now this piece will go on next, and it will go on just like this, just like you see it. It'll go on just like that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to snap it inside this little plastic cover before I put it on here, because it's only supposed to go so deep onto here. Now that I got that back where it needs to be so it will hold, I'll put it on here. I'll take a pair of pliers and grab it just like this and try and squeeze it on. There we go. And that's as far as you want it, because it's as far as it's supposed to go, because it's hitting the back of this. Now that thing's got plenty of room. Now let's move on to the next part. Okay, I'll grab the cable, I'll put it over top of this. I'll put cable ties on it when I'm done. I'm going to grab the spring. I'm going to stick it right through this hole right here. Right through there. I'm going to open this up, and I'm going to put this cable inside here. It never came out of here. It was cable tied, but I'm going to put it back in here because it's there. So I'm going to take my screwdriver. I'm just going to put it in here like this, and just pry it out a little bit, just like so. And it should come open, just like that. Take this cable, put it in there, and latch it down. Now it's secure. Now that I have my cable ties, where I'm satisfied with them, I'm going to climb underneath and hook it up. What I have to do is kind of reach underneath here and bring it up and latch it right in through that piece right there. Let me see if I can show you. Now I'm going to go right in there. I hope you can see this, because I have to stick my arm back in there and get this up to right here. I need to go right there with it. I have a spud bar holding the tractor up in the air, so I can crawl underneath there and grab that by hand. I'm going to go right down in here, and I hope you can see that. I hope it don't blur out. And I got it up here. Hook it on something. There we go. Now this will go underneath here. And it's supposed to connect to right there. But first, I want to get this right here. I'm going to go ahead and hook this to right here so it don't go away. I want to put the cable end right in that, right there. If I can reach in here and get it, so I can show you what I'm doing. So the cable will go through there. So let me come around there, and I'll hook the spring up. Now all I got to do is hook the spring up. Now with the spring, all you got to do is really grab this right here with your finger and pull it backwards. Put the spring down in there, and you should be good. Now I'm going to go ahead and put this clip in. Okay, go ahead and move the belt out of the way. Put it back here behind this plate. Make sure your hole is on top when you put that in. And when you put the pin in there, you should be able to pull up and get it in the hole and push it in. Just like that. It should snap, and then it's good to go. Make sure you pull your belt back over. Now I'll go ahead and activate it and see how it works. Feels good. Okay, sounds good. I'll go ahead and put the cover on. Now with this cover, you got these two little pieces right here. Just want to kind of put it on there evenly and level. Just fall right in there. Make sure it goes down in the back. Now I'll go ahead and put the bolts in. Remember, you got 4 bolts. Now I'll go ahead and start it and see if the blades actually engage. One pull start, hasn't been started for a week or so, but this is how you work on that cable and get it in there. It's a little tough, but I hope this helps. So like, comment, subscribe, share with friends. Thanks for watching.